I had to get a lighter this time, y'all, because the matches were doing me dirty in that Taurus reading. I love this candle. This is this one right here. My girlfriend got it for me. It smells so good. I love the smell of like burning wood, burning matches. So that's like the perfect candle for me. Okay, hold on. Let me get situated. I'm just going to share the live real quick. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. Nah. Wait, they don't love you like I love you. All right. Just 1 second. Let me share the live. Let me share the live. Let me share the live. I still get those visions in my head. So this reading is about where you will be in 2026 at this time next year. So where will you be this time next year in 2026? Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. It's taking me a minute. Already. Okay, cool. So, ooh, I got Gemini at the top. I always forget to change my banners. I'm going to work on that this next year. Okay. So where will you be this time next year? First, we're going to start with Aries. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for this reading, just to get a full picture. We're going to start with your current energy and then focus on where you will be with that current, based on that current energy. Where will you be this time next year? So let's see, Aries. What is your current energy for Aries? One more shuffle. All right, current energy for Aries. You may be on again, off again with somebody. At this current point, you are off. You're not speaking to someone. You guys may have ended things in an argument. I feel like this is an on again, off again type situation. Currently, it's off. You guys may have went back and forth with some arguments recently for this to be in your current energy with this person. Feels like a start and stop situation. Aries current energy. You may feel like one or the both of you feels like you got what you wanted from the situation with the Six of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. I see you like on one end you're like feeling satisfied about the fact that you guys aren't talking, but then you're also waiting on this person. It's like you're waiting on another argument when it comes to this person. But at the same time, you feel like satisfied that you aren't speaking to this person. So it's interesting, but like you're waiting on a fight as well. Very interesting energy, Aries. You may also feel like this person is missing out on some success that you had. This person that you're currently not speaking to, you feel like they're missing out on the success that you've come into. But you're still low-key, if I can be honest with you, Aries, you're still waiting on this person. But I do see you're waiting on an argument. So it's not like you're waiting to make them an offer or anything. It's like you're waiting to go back and forth with them again. Anything else for Aries' current energy? Oh, you do want to offer a little bit of love too. Is this your love language, Aries? Hold on. Is going back and forth with somebody your love language? You waiting to go back and forth with this person again and argue with them. Is that how you show your love, Aries? What I know about Aries, it very well possibly could be your love language. But that's what I see here. You also want to offer a cup in your current energy. Could be an air sign. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And then we're going to move on to this time next year. Yeah, like you ready. You ready. Feel like you, in your current energy, it's all about a person you're not actually speaking to, which is interesting. So, I mean, if you don't have anyone that you're currently not speaking to, who you'd be ready and willing to verbally go at it with them, this may not be your reading. This is for that Aries that feels this way. Okay, it's like you're ready to take action. I feel like you've been on a break from this current person who's on your mind. And you're ready to go back and forth with them verbally in an argument. But I do also feel like you currently feel like this person is watching you have success while they're not speaking to you. So that tells me with the Eight of Wands in reverse that you feel like this person is watching you. I don't have the Page of Swords in reverse. I'm surprised. But I feel like you feel like this person is watching you have success even though you guys aren't speaking. Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you feel like this person is watching you, you know, have success, have a following, maybe you have a social media following or something, or you're having success socially. So, I mean, whether you're posting things with friends online, partying, hanging out, making connections, you know, all that kind of thing. You feel like this person is watching you have that success, and that makes you feel even more successful. I feel like you were possibly on again, off again with this person as well. All right, let's move into this time next year, 2026, based on this current energy. This time next year, 2026. I feel like this time next year, this person is still on your mind. You may end up speaking to them and it leaves you feeling worse than what you felt before. But this person is showing up in the upright. So this person may end up speaking to you. Then I got the Five of Pentacles. So, I mean, I don't see it going anywhere this time in 2026. I feel like you know what I'm also getting? You may be feeling a lot less emotionally attached to the situation that's currently in your energy and on your mind. I feel like this time next year with the Queen of Cups in reverse, let me clarify, because that could either you be feeling like more like emotionally like engulfed in the situation, or feeling worse about the situation, or feeling nothing at all. So let me clarify. Focused on your money, leveling up your status. Moon card, keeping something to yourself. What you're keeping to yourself is that you're considering. Seven of Swords. I feel like, you know what, to be honest, I don't feel like your feelings will change very much, because this is giving me the energy of like flexing on someone. What you're keeping to yourself is that you're considering like flexing on this person. So I see you here in this Queen of Pentacles energy over here. Seven of Swords. It's like, it's giving me the energy of you wanting to flex on somebody. And that's what you'll be keeping to yourself come this time, 2026. Secretly, you're trying to figure out a way to flex your money on this person. Like you're in your head trying to figure out how you can show them what you got. Tell me about this King of Swords, because I saw the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck on your current energy. And now I see in 2026, they've come out in the spread. I'm getting the energy that you will come across this person. I see in your current energy in 2025, this is someone you're not necessarily speaking to, but I see by the time this time next year, you will have spoken to this person in some type of capacity. And I see that communication ends up stopping. This person may express to you that they're like focusing on work or something like that. They might do that because they see how successful you are in work. So as a way to get back to you, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm busy with work. Like, I'm just as busy as you are. Like, almost like they're getting their lick back by saying the reason that they need to distance themselves is to focus on work. There's Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm almost getting the sense that they drop you, and the reason that they give is because they need to focus on work. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is a very flexy situation. This is a very like, you want to flex on them, they want to flex on you. This may be a same-sex situation as well. Just with the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. I do have the Queen of Cups in reverse. But this could possibly be a same-sex situation. Is this both their energy or Aries? But I still feel like you both secretly, I don't see much changing here. It's reminding me of the current energy. Okay. Two of Wands is where you're kind of ending things in 2026. In your current energy in 2026, I see you guys still, this is both of your energy. So you're both still trying to think of ways to like reach out to the other person, show that you're interested, show that you care, show that you want something. But what I find interesting with you two in the current energy and the future energy is that once you guys interact with each other, it's almost like a flexing match. You're both trying to show like, well, actually, I'm too busy. I have too many other things going on. Oh, look at me do this. Look at me do that. But then when you guys aren't dealing with each other, you're both waiting and thinking and, you know, thinking of the possibilities on how to reach out to each other. So I see that continuing in 2026. That's what I have for you, Aries. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. Check that other person's signs. Moving on to Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Taurus, please subscribe. Please. All right. One more shuffle for Taurus's current energy. You're going impatient with something about a new leap that you want to take. You're growing impatient, waiting on an opportunity to take a leap. You're waiting patient on something new. Yeah, I see you bored and confused in your current energy. Or with your current options. Yeah, you're not seeing much change. Is this dating, Spirit? Is this dating for Taurus? This could be in regards to your finances or just your life outside of a relationship. I see you're going like impatient with the lack of change that you're having and with your current options. I feel like there's not much changing and that's starting to frustrate and bore you. It's making you feel lousy. You also may be thinking of sneaking off in a particular direction. But you also fear that that could make things worse with the Ten of Swords. If you were to do that, it would mess things up even more. But you're considering it. You're starting to feel so uncomfortable or so upset in your current energy that you're almost willing to do something a little sneaky. Just to change things up is what it feels like. Mm-hmm. Growing impatient about the lack of change. You're ready to head in a new direction. You're bored. And you feel like not much is changing. You don't even know what to do about it, like how to get things to change. I feel like you're just getting really uncomfortable with where your life is at right now. And so you're starting to consider just dropping how things are. But you feel like that would be wrong to do as well. Like, you know, if you were to sneak off or just run off on something, that would lead to betrayal. But I feel like at this point in your current energy, like you're actually really considering it. You're just so bored. You feel like nothing's changing. You don't even know how to get things to change at this point. All right, let's look at this time next year in 2026. Where will you be with this current energy? I feel like you will have walked away with the Eight of Cups. You're going to walk away from this current energy or from this current person. Eight of Cups. I feel like you guys may end up having a big blowout if this has to do with a person, or like things get difficult. This may also affect your finances. I see you, and by this time, 2026, I see you walking away, but you're kind of walking into some challenges. So you got Eight of Cups to the Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I don't know if you share finances with this current person or this current situation, but I see when you walk away, you kind of encounter some difficulties this time in 2026. Also in 2026, I feel like at this point in 2026, you have walked away. You encountered some difficulties with your finances. Page of Swords. So you start speaking to this person again to alleviate your... I see you going on a break with this person between now and this time in 2026, only to return to them again. And I feel like it's due to finances. So if you two break up, you're going to possibly encounter an issue with your finances. And that's going to lead you to dealing with this person again. Because you walk away, you encounter all of these challenges. Then Page of Swords to the Six of Swords in reverse to the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you end up speaking to this person that you walked away from to relieve yourself of this stress. That's what I see here, Taurus. So come this time next year in 2026, you will be in the middle of returning to this person after you have left them. Nine of Cups. To the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I see you possibly returning back to this person because of finances. And I feel like you'll have a new state of mind when you're dealing with them again this time next year, because you have seen what it felt like when you left them and what your situation turned into. And so then when you return to them, it's like you appreciate more what they do bring to the table, which could ultimately be more than what you bring to the table come this time next year. Or even if it's still not equal, maybe let's say you give more than this person, I see you being okay with that this time next year with the Nine of Cups. So if you feel like you're giving more than this person, and so that's why you ultimately want to leave them, you're not seeing any change with them. Once you leave them, I see you coming back, and this time next year, you just happy to be back with them. Anything else for 2026 this time? 2026. Yeah, I see you just being happy to be home. Nine of Pentacles in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. Again, that's kind of giving some financial dependency as well. But I feel like you'll just be happy to be back home with this person. So that's what I see for you by this time next year, 2026, for Taurus. Okay. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. That coffee is not strong enough. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Check all of your placements, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So let's take a look, Gemini, at your current energy. One more shuffle for Gemini's current energy. Gemini's current energy. You're waiting on something, waiting on your ships to come in. You're assessing an investment that you've made. You may also be assessing the time that you're spending waiting on something or someone. And this is burdening you. The fact that you're having to wait on something. You're almost assessing, like, is it even worth it at this point? 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Am I glitching? God damn it, I'm glitching. Hold on, y'all. I'm not going to do this glitching thing again. Hello. I'm not going to do a whole live glitching. I'm going to do this glitching thing again. Hello. I'm so sorry. Let me take the timestamp off until I'm back. If you guys want to just scroll forward if you're rewatching. Okay, am I done glitching? Am I done glitching? I'm lagging too, so I have to wait a couple seconds. I'm so sorry. Let me take the timestamp off until I'm back. If you guys want to just scroll forward if you're rewatching. Okay, am I done glitching? Okay, I think it's done. I'm lagging too, so I have to wait a couple seconds. Okay. I gotta keep an eye on that, y'all. I'm so sorry if it starts lagging again. I don't know why it does that. Okay, but I see you kind of starting to feel burdened by the fact that you're waiting on something to come through. You're assessing whether it's even worth it to be so invested into anymore. Like, is this work even gonna pay off? Is what I see here. You're waiting on the success or outcome of something, but it's starting to burden you. You feel like it's taking too long. You feel like something that's taking too long. Oh, too many cards. Tell me about Gemini's current energy. Yeah. Hermit card in reverse. I almost feel like you went out on a limb on something. And it's like you're waiting on a return. You feel like you've pushed yourself outside of your comfort zone. You went out on a limb. You're out there on that cliff. Hermit card. You're stepping outside of yourself. But it's like it's not quite paying off yet. You're disappointed with the results so far with the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're seeing some results, or you have some options, but you're kind of disappointed on what you've been getting. Seven of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. You're disappointed with what your results have been so far in your current energy. But I feel like this is something that you love to do with the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. You may feel like what you're investing in or what you've put yourself out on a limb for is something that you've wanted to do for the longest time, like maybe since you were a child, or it's something that you've been invested in since you were a child. I feel like it's something that you genuinely love to do, but you're just not getting the return on investment when it comes to this thing, Gemini. All right, let's see where you will be in this time, 2026, when it comes to this current energy. Hopefully I'm not still glitching. I just need to see the playback on my phone, see if my hand glitches. No, it looks good. Okay. Let me know in the chat if it starts glitching again. Okay, you guys, let me know in the chat if it starts to glitch so I can fix it. Okay. Emperor, I see you bossing up with this same thing. I say it's with the same thing because I see the Page of Wands in reverse. So it's not something new. Emperor card, Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse. Whatever difficulties or challenges that you're encountering now, I feel like are going to begin to lift or will be lifted by this time 2026. It will be more fruitful for you, because I see right now you're in the current energy of the Seven of Pentacles. So you're assessing, is it even worth it? Is what I'm putting in, what I'm going to get out of the situation? You're going to be leveling up to the Nine of Pentacles by this time 2026 when it comes to that current energy. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands, I feel like whatever this is you're working on, you're going to continue to work on it. You're going to put blood, sweat, and tears into it and eventually overcome these current obstacles that you're having. With the Five of Wands in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse, you're going to keep at the same thing. It's not something new. It's the same thing that you're working on, but you're not quite seeing a return on. But then I see Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Emperor card. You are definitely going to have a level up in this thing. Absolutely. And the difficulties will become easier, but they are difficulties. You're going to feel like this time next year, whoo, I put my foot into that thing. Whatever it is you're working on, you are going to feel like you were working on it. You know, you're going to feel like you put the work in, but you're also going to feel like it got easier over time. Okay. And what else for this time, 2026? What else for this time, 2026, for Gemini? So if you're wondering if this thing that you're waiting on to pay off is going to pay off, I can tell you how you're going to feel in 2026 at this exact date on this issue. You're going to feel like it absolutely did. You absolutely leveled up. Not without work, though. It gets easier over time, but you definitely still feel like you had to put that work in. Oh, Lord. Anything else? I see you may also be feeling a little burnt out come this time next year as well with the Four of Swords. I see you putting so much effort into this thing to make it grow, to make it be successful. It ends up being successful, right? But not without work. So come this time next year with the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands to the Four of Swords is like you put so much effort in and now you're a little mentally tired. So you might decide to be taking like a vacation or like turning off social media or whatever, like taking a break from work. So I feel like this time next year, whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be in the middle of like taking a break this time. I feel like, yeah, you'll be taking a little bit of a break from it. Tell me about the Four of Swords. So, I mean, that could be as simple as like taking a week off for vacation, kind of automate some things so that you're able to take a break, get somebody to take your place or, whatever, put in some PTO, something like that, whatever you're working on. Yeah. Yeah, with the Star card, I just feel like the Eight of Cups to the Star card, I feel like you just need to take an emotional break to refill your cup, to almost reorganize your thoughts, remember what you're doing everything for. What do I want now? Maybe you're going to feel at this point next year, okay, I've accomplished some of my goals. I've leveled up. So now let me take a little break, refocus, recalibrate. What do I want to manifest for next year? Because it's January 1st. So that means this time next year will be January 1st, 2026. So I feel like what you're going to be doing at this time next year is you're going to be almost going back to the drawing board. Like, okay, what do I want? Now that things are moving more smoothly, I need to get my mind like back on track because I've been working, but I want to go back to the drawing board and think about what I want to manifest. Okay, I've accomplished these goals. Now what? Now what? That's where I see you at. So, I mean, it looks good, Gemini. This time next year, whatever you're working so hard on, it does become successful. Successful to the point where you feel like you've accomplished some of your goals. And now you're like, I need new goals. I need to take a break, sit down, and make some new goals. Happy New Year. Oh, okay. This is the Wonderland deck. Do I have the box here? Might be in my bedroom. Yeah, this is the Wonderland deck. I'll call it out. I usually do call it out when I'm talking, but I'll try to remember even more so to do it even more so now. Okay, Cancer. Cancer. What is Cancer's current energy? Thank you, Kay. I'm going to try to point out the cards even more so. Okay, Cancer. What is your current energy for Cancer? One more shuffle. Current energy for Cancer. Right now, you've currently dropped something with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You might also be communicating to people a lot about what you've been through with the Eight of Wands to the Sun card in reverse, Six of Swords. feel like you're communicating to people. Devil card in reverse is what's clarifying the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you may be venting a lot to people about your current situation. Two of Swords, also with the Devil card, and about what you want to do next. Eight of Wands to the Devil card in reverse to the Eight of Swords. Or I'm sorry, to the Two of Swords. So it's like you're communicating with people. Maybe you need help from these people. I just see you communicating about your problems or venting about your problems to other people, about what you've been through. You might also be encountering some financial instability with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And then you got the Ace of Swords again. So I feel like you're kind of communicating either with friends and family, something like that, about what your current situation is, like what you're going through. Justice card in reverse to the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're doing a lot of communicating with your people or with people in your life about issues that you have going on. It looks like it's from Two of Pentacles in reverse to the Six of Swords, about something that you dropped and walked away from. You might also be telling people you're looking for new opportunities. So I don't know if these are employers that you're trying to talk to, or maybe you're just letting everybody know in your life that you're open to work. You're open to, you know, you're open. It looks a lot like you're open to work, but you're almost open to any opportunity you can get. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Justice card in reverse, because something else didn't work out. Now you're having to explore all of these new things and new options. It's like you're looking for new. And I feel like you're networking, reaching out to friends and family like, hey, is your job hiring? Do you need help with this? Do you need help with that? All right. So this time next year, 2026, based on this current energy, Queen of Swords to the Four of Wands. So I feel like you are definitely in a much more stable position come this time next year in regards to this issue. And I feel like with you showing up as the as the Queen of Swords, I feel like it's due to the fact that you did so much communicating. So whatever you're doing now, I would stick to doing that, because with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like that actually really benefits you and gets you the stability that you were looking for. I feel like you're going to have things to celebrate. You're going to have a lot more stability going on. Yeah, I feel like with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you're returning to stability. You're returning to a more stable place. That's what I have clarifying the Four of Wands. You gain your stability back this time next year in 2026. Yeah, I just see things returning back to normal. Six of Cups. You may have a return of someone from the past, but this is also with the Eight of Cups in reverse, giving me the energy. Eight of Cups in reverse to the Four of Wands, of like things just coming back to a more stable place. I feel like right now in your current energy over here, you're just having a shakeup. You're having things that are being dropped, things you're having to walk away from. Your life is kind of changing a lot right now. But come this time next year, you're feeling like, okay, things are back to normal. Things have calmed down. Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm healing from, what happened to me in the past, right? I'm healing from that devastation, from that betrayal, from that shakeup. I just see you bouncing back. This time next year, 2026, you're going to feel like you've bounced back from whatever this challenge is that you're encountering now. Okay. And that's what I have for you, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Take a drink of my coffee. Okay. Leo. Let's look at your current energy for Leo. Current energy for Leo. One more shuffle. What is Leo's current energy? Give me 1 second, y'all. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so shoot. Which sign was I on? Hold on, I gotta see what sign I was on. I must be on Leo. Yeah, Leo. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, Leo. Current energy for Leo. Current energy for Leo. I hate how my hair flares out on this side. I think I'm going to get braids or something. Or do some twists. When you guys see me in a week or two, I think I'm going to put some braids in my hair. Okay. Leo's current energy. One more shuffle for Leo. Leo's current energy. Leo, I see you having some conversations. You may be bringing something up, or you feel like you need to bring something up. With the Knight of Swords here. I just spilled coffee. Damn it. Yeah, I see you bringing something up when it comes to something. We're going to look deeper into it. What is this Knight of Swords for? I almost wanted to say Aries. And then I got the Knight of Wands. You may be feeling like really impulsive when it comes to what you're doing and what you're saying. Like you feel like you have to think really quick on your feet about what you're saying and what you're doing. I see you being in a current energy of being really quick on your feet. Yeah, possibly due to some sort of collapse that you've had. Some sort of loss, some sort of collapse, ending. So you feel like you have to boss up. You got to put your big girl panties on. And that's what has you with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is clarifying the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. But with the Ten of Swords, I feel like this is your energy of like, I got to be quick. I got to be decisive. I got to take action. I got to be so quick on my feet. Like you feel like you need to be on your A game now, right now, because something collapsed is what I see. You've had some sort of loss. Instability with the Four of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse as well. So I'm getting the energy of like something has kind of fallen through. Something has collapsed. Something has came tumbling down. So right now you feel like you're not even really seeing a way out of it. But with the Queen of Wands to this Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands, I feel like you're like, I got to make a way. I got to do some things. I got to, talk to some people. I got to take action, action, action. I see you really action orientated right now. Being really quick on your feet because you're trying to recover something. You're trying to recover from something that's unstable right now. Okay, based on this current energy, let's see where Leo will be this time 2026. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping stuff. I feel like this time next year, you will have a clear path on what you want to do in regards to collaborating with others, in regards to your finances, possibly with this Two of Swords in reverse to this Three of Pentacles. I see you being a lot more clear cut and decisive about what you want to do work wise or money wise, or it could just be with collaborating with people to some extent. Yeah, I feel like you clarifying the Two of Swords in reverse and the Three of Pentacles is the Hermit card. I feel like this time next year, you will be coming, or you will be currently in a phase of doing some soul searching come this time next year. You'll be doing some soul searching, and I feel like that's what's going to lead you to this Two of Swords in reverse. You being really clear cut about what you want to do moving forward. And with the World card, I also see you're going to be entering a new phase of life as well. Possibly, I mean, this looks really financial. So this is possibly in regards to your finances. I need some lotion. Yeah, I see you doing some soul searching. You're soul searching. I feel like you come to a conclusion. You come to a conclusion which closes out a chapter for you in regards to work and finances. And I feel like whatever you're doing moving forward this time next year is something that's a lot more aligned with who you really are. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle because it ends up not being successful. Basically, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, maybe something was successful at one point, but it starts to not become successful. This could be this current thing or something else that ends up happening throughout the year with this thing. But I see, because it stops being successful with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it forces you to go inside with the Hermit card and to assess the situation. Seven of Pentacles. So I see basically this time next year, you're turning a new leaf. Something that isn't being successful for you, you end up closing out and finding something that aligns a lot more with who you really are as a person with the Hermit card. Almost like you're looking for your purpose because something else ends up not working out. Yeah, I see the Two of Pentacles as well. So you may be working on two things at the same time. One of them feels a lot more soul and purpose driven than the other one. So when the other one starts to not be successful, you end up focusing your energy on the one that aligns a lot more with your purpose. Okay, Leo. So Virgo, what do we have for Virgo? Virgo. Whoa, I dropped a card. Hold on. Okay. Virgo. Two more shuffles for Virgo. What is Virgo's current energy right now? One more shuffle. Current energy for Virgo. Current energy for Virgo. You could be recovering from a loss of a job or just a loss of finances with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You may also feel like you're recovering from having more money going out than you have coming in with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Your money might have stopped, but you were still needing to pay for things. And so you're trying to recover with the Nine of Wands. I see you working to recover your finances. Queen of Cups in reverse. This may be burning you out. You may be feeling emotionally drained trying to deal with this. I'm getting a lot of energy of people recovering their finances. I don't know if it's because of the holidays. Maybe, you know, we spent too much on the holidays. Yeah, you're getting Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You might be job searching and not really getting any offers as well. You feel like you're really, with the Nine of Wands, like you're really trying to make something happen, but you're just not really getting any opportunities. Ten of Pentacles. Feel like this is speaking to your financial goals. This is like a heavy financial reading. Only thing emotional about it is how you feel about your finances with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like, I mean, this could even mean like you're still making money, but you're not having enough to save towards your legacy with the Ten of Pentacles. You know? Okay, let's see where you're going to be with this energy come this time next year, 2026. Okay, I already got the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be saving money, being really wise with your money. I don't know if you're trying to save up for something. Like you're trying to buy a house or something. And maybe like this slowdown on your money is making it to where like you can't save. Because I don't see that you're like completely broke or anything. It's just like you don't have the extra that you need. I feel like you're still going to be in a similar place this time next year in 2026 with the Ten of Wands and the Tower in reverse. It's like you're working super hard to avoid disaster, and you're saving your coins. You're holding back when it comes to your spending. You're holding back and working really hard in order to avoid disaster. I might have to give you some advice at Virgo. We might have to pull for advice just because I see you in the same, almost like the same exact spot next year. Eight of Wands to the Hangman in reverse. You may be receiving communication or even advice that you're not necessarily taking. Because I see communication coming towards you, but it's like you're not looking at it. With the Emperor in reverse. I feel like there's advice or there's people that you're speaking to. I feel like with the Emperor in reverse, maybe you don't respect the source. Whoever's telling you this information, you don't respect them. You don't respect their authority. You don't respect what they have to say. So you're not looking at it. Let me get you some advice, Virgo. Because I see you, where you are currently is very similar to where you will be a year from now. So let's get you some advice. Advice for Virgo on this issue that they're dealing with. Ace of Swords to the King of Wands. Whoever this is who's speaking to you with this Eight of Wands in the future, right? In 2026. Eight of Wands to the Emperor in reverse. I feel like this is that same person. And I feel like this person may know how to make things happen, right? Because the King of Wands, no matter how you feel about him, he might not always do things in the way that, you know, you may respect, right? But he daggone sure knows how to make things happen, right? And with the Ace of Swords, I feel like you need to, whoever, if this reading is for you, then you may have an idea of who this person is to you. But I feel like you actually do really need to speak to this person and take what they're having to say to heart. Open up communication with this person because it's blocking you. Okay? Sun card in reverse, it's blocking you. And you could possibly end up dealing with the same energy that you're currently in if you don't heed this person's advice. Whoever this is, I don't know if it's a father figure who you're like trying to rebel from, or an employer. Like, say for instance, if you're trying to get a promotion but you just can't get along with your boss because you don't respect them or you don't whatever, it's like, how can you expect a boss who you don't respect and have a good relationship with, how do you expect them to promote you? People who get promoted at work by their bosses have a good relationship with them. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So if you can't stand your boss, but you want to be promoted at that job, you're going to have to figure out a way to get on the same page with that boss, you know? Or if you have a father in your life who, you know, has the means to help you out, you know, or give you advice on the things that you're dealing with, but you don't want to deal with your dad, I mean, it might be worth it to reach out and try to reconnect and have a good relationship with that person. That's what I'm seeing for you, Virgo. Okay. Otherwise, it looks like you're on a little loop-de-loop when it comes to your finances. Okay. Libra. I'm not getting much about love today for y'all. I thought it was going to be more love-based, but it's almost having more to do with your purpose, with everyone's purpose and their goals and things outside of love. I think only Taurus had love. Okay, but check your other placements as well to get the full picture. Okay, so Libra, please subscribe, Libra, if you don't mind. I do readings almost every day. For the most part, it's every day. All right. One more shuffle for Libra. What is Libra's current energy? Arguing, winning by any cost, doing what you got to do. 5 of Swords to the 10 of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing I refuse. I refuse to be burdened by this. I refuse to. Yeah, I feel like you're putting up a fight with something or someone. 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Swords in reverse. You're like, I refuse. Tell me about Libra's current energy. This candle is getting strong. I love it, but it's getting a little too strong. I feel like you may have gotten into an argument with someone in your current energy. And that led to the ending of something, or for something to stop. Something could have been a long, hard road with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Chariot card in reverse to the 5 of Swords. I feel like there could have been some arguing going on, and then there was an ending. I feel like with the 2 of Swords in reverse, it's giving me the energy of like, well, if that's what comes of this, if that's how this ends up going, then this is how it ends up going. But I needed to say what I needed to say. You know, or I was right. So if that means this has to end, then so be it. Because it was hard enough as it was with the 10 of Wands in reverse. So it's almost like one less problem to deal with. If this is ending, whatever, because that's just one less thing for me to have to carry on my shoulders. Tell me about Libra's current energy. Tell me about Libra's current energy. Yeah, you felt like it wasn't equal. It wasn't equal. Six of Pentacles in reverse. You may have received some advice on how to handle this situation and also on how to detach. With the Hierophant to the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is almost giving me the energy of like, you know, those social media women and men who give like dating advice and like tell women how they need to detach from men. They need to decenter men and decenter women. And let me turn my light on. Yeah, like how women and men need to decenter each other and stuff like that. That's what this is giving me the energy of. And so you're like, whatever you put up a fight about with this person, you feel like it ended because of that, but you're like, so be it. If me standing up for what I want and what I believe in causes this to end, then guess what? It was hard enough anyways. I'll just drop it then. That's the energy that you're giving me. Okay, let's see where you'll be at based on this current energy this time next year in 2026 for Libra. Like if causing me to, if me standing up for myself causes this to end and for you to drop this or for me to drop this, then whatever, then so be it. If that's what me standing up for myself causes to happen. Okay, King of Cups. King of Cups has entered the chat in 2026 this time next year. So I see you having an emotional connection with somebody come this time next year. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Feel like you feel like this person here is worth something. Like you're looking at this King of Cups like, hold on. This person might be worth it. This person might be worth something. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Hermit card. Six of Wands to the King of Cups. So this thing that you're currently dealing with in your current energy is leading you to this King of Cups, calmer waters. This person is a lot more calm, balanced with their emotions. They're not overly emotional, but they're not unemotional either. They're just right there in the middle, emotionally available, just right there in the middle. And I feel like this time next year, I feel like you're going to be evaluating what you really want in terms of this person with the Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit card. Three of Wands in reverse to the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to feel like this person is the person that you've been waiting for. Come this time. I just said I haven't been getting any love readings, and then Libra walks in and gets a love reading. You feel like this is the type of person you can work with. You guys can build something together. You like the way they work. You like the way they move. You like the way they cooperate with you. You like the way they make things happen. So also, I feel like you feel like this King of Cups appreciates you and what you put into the relationship. And the reason I say that is the King of Cups in this deck, this is the Wonderland deck. You see that King of Cups, that's the same person in this Three of Pentacles. And look, he's assessing Alice's work. Like, he shows appreciation for what you put into a relationship. Maybe that's not something that you've had in the past. Maybe you felt really unappreciated in the past for the things that you do and the effort that you put into a relationship. Yeah, King of Cups entered the chat, y'all. Libra just walked in here and got a love reading. That's what I see. Come 2026, this person that you're currently ending things with, or you either just had a big blow up with them, or you will, because this is your current energy. That person is pushing you towards that King of Cups. That's exactly who you're moving towards. Okay, Libra? I love that for you. Subscribe to the channel so we can follow your journey with the tarot throughout the year as you meet that person and that person comes into your life. Okay, let's move on to Scorpio. 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 What is Scorpio's current energy? Current energy for Scorpio. One more shuffle. Oh, right now you're stressed. You're stressed and nothing is going my way. Nothing. I don't want any of this. Four of Cups. Nine of Swords to the Four of Cups. You are so stressed out and dissatisfied with your current state of things. You're like, this is just not working out. This is just not what I wanted. In your current energy. Hierophant in reverse. Could have been a breakup. A divorce. And I feel like the reason you're so upset and stressed is because you're still hanging on to it. Clarifying the Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups is the Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. Like, you still love this person. And so I just see you being you're hurt. You're upset. You're still emotionally invested in this situation. And guess who it is? The Knight of Wands. Oh, Lord Jesus, girl. Girl. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles is the Knight of Wands. This is not the type of person you can hold tight to. That's not even in their nature. Knight of Wands is not somebody you can hold tight to. Not at all. Knight of Wands is a free spirit. They're going to come and go as they please and as they see fit. So that's why you're stressed out. You're holding on to a Knight of Wands. All right. Well, that's your current energy. Let's look at your future. 2026, this time next year, in regards to this current situation. I kind of want to be nosy about this Knight of Wands. You're funny, Kay. That's what I see. A Knight of Wands ain't gonna be kept. That is not a kept man or woman. It's like trying to turn a ho 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 into a housewife. All right. Okay, so this time next year, 2026, based on this current energy. Oh, Temperance in reverse. You're impatient. Let's see what you're impatient about. Something ended and you're waiting on it. Temperance in reverse to the Death card to the Three of Wands. Well, let's see what you're waiting on, because something could have ended and you're waiting on something new. Or something could have ended and you're waiting on what ended. So let's clarify the Three of Wands for this time next year. You're waiting on this Three of Swords. You're waiting on this thing that broke your heart. You're waiting on this person to speak to you with the Knight of Swords. So you're impatient. You're waiting on this person to brush in and speak to you. This person who broke your heart with the Three of Swords. Temperance in reverse to the Death card. Then you got the Three of Wands. So you're waiting impatiently on something that ended. Ooh, why is Siri popping up on my phone? Okay. Yeah, you're waiting impatiently on something that ended. It's almost like, you know, the picture I'm getting in my head is like when those like say somebody's house burns down, or a hurricane hits it, or a tornado, or whatever. What I'm getting in my head is like someone standing in front of that house and waiting for it to rebuild itself. Or like a burned down house waiting for like almost like they're hoping it was a dream. You know how when someone says they're in shock about something, is like, I was waking up and I was waiting for it to like, for me to magically realize it was all a dream and things are going to go back to normal. When it's like, no, baby, that house burnt down. That house ain't coming back. Only thing that's going to be in that spot is a new house. But that house is burned down. That house is gone. But with the Three of Wands to the Knight of Swords to the Three of Swords, it's like you're waiting for this person to come back and speak to you who broke your heart. Possibly a third party situation. Three of Wands, Three of Swords. But with the Death card, come this time next year, that situation will have completely ended. Whatever past relationship you guys had is gone. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of collaboration. Not getting on the same page. Not working well together. Let me get you some advice, Scorpio. Let me get you some advice. Now, I done told you this Knight of Wands is going to run off on the plug. If you know what that means. I don't even know what that means. I know what that means, but I'm not about that life. But I told you that's how this Knight of Wands is. And in the future, that thing is ended and you're waiting on them. Probably to run back like they normally do. But I see in the future, this time next year, they're not necessarily running back to you. They're probably preoccupied with somebody else with the Three of Swords and Three of Wands. Advice for you. I feel like you need to get out of that fantasy. The fantasy is unstable. Knight of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's a fantasy. This Knight of Wands is a fantasy. That's not something you can, you know, depend on. That's not that type of person. Not at this phase in their life. But with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like you're hanging your hat on, what is that saying? I can't even think of that saying, but it's like you're putting your hopes in something that's based on fantasy and not stability. With the Ten of Pentacles, this person cannot offer you stability. I feel like that's just something, you know, you're gonna have to come to terms with. Any more advice for Scorpio? Oh, they gave me a bunch of cards. Yeah. You might also be addicted a little bit to the chase when it comes to this person. It's like you may have other options down here with the Five of Cups, but it's like you want this one. You want these three up here. You know? It's like wanting what you can't have. Wanting what you can't have. And what you want is somebody who's not in a position to be stable right now. This person is not a very stable person. They're in their ho 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 phase. You can't get a ho 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 to commit. But you know, I will tell you, I got the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. So that looks good. Okay. We're just doing a reading about where you'll be exactly this point next year. So I'm not going to get into that Wheel of Fortune. You're going to have to subscribe and we'll do future readings. Okay. That might give you more insight into what happens after that. But I see at this point, if you keep investing in that Knight of Wands, this time next year, I mean, please don't let a Knight of Wands cut you off. Because that's almost how that looks. Like things end with that Knight of Wands and you're still standing there waiting on them to return like they normally do. But this time they don't. And that ends up breaking your heart. You got to cut the Knight of Wands off. Don't let a Knight of Wands drop you. That's not how that works. That is not how that works. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. One more shuffle for Sagittarius for their current energy. I'm sorry. That reading was rough. That reading was rough. That reading was rough. All right, Sagittarius. You got the Magician. Manifesting. What are you manifesting right now? You're currently in an energy of manifestation. Ooh, you're trying to manifest success and love with the Lover's card and the Six of Wands. So currently you're manifesting love. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is clarifying the Magician card and the Lover's card, though. That's a slippery slope. That is a slippery slope. And the reason that I say that is if you're manifesting when you're not in the best place on your own, you could end up giving into somebody just for the fantasy. This is giving a little bit of fantasy energy again with this Knight of Cups. You know, just going with something that looks good, something that feels good, but it's not very stable. It's not very, you know, it's just based on fantasy, lust, fantasy, you know, because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, you're not very secure on your own right now. You're going through a little instability on your own, but you're manifesting from that place. And that's why I say that's a slippery slope. This is almost like when you just don't want to be alone or you just don't feel safe and comfortable on your own, you kind of take the first thing that looks good. Okay? You're just manifesting anything. Send me anybody. Okay? It's like, let's be careful, you know? Because people are crazy. You don't want just anybody. You don't. That's for sure. King of Cups. I feel like right now you're trying to manifest and you may be meeting a lot of Knight of Cups people. So people who are rooted in fantasy. But what you're trying to get to is this King of Cups. Somebody who is more balanced, who's, you know, They're romantic, but it's not just about the romance, right? Because this is a king. This is somebody who can show up, you know, and somebody you can have something stable with. But it seems like you're just meeting people who possibly, you know, want to charm your pants off with this Knight of Cups. But I see what you're trying to get to is the King of Cups. Okay. Somebody who's more mature. Okay, let's look at by this time in 2026 for Sagittarius. Love you too, Kay. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Sagittarius. You and Libra. Okay, Libra and Sagittarius. Libra had a good reading like this too, where they find a connection, darling. A good one. A good one. So if you got Libra in your chart, go check out the Libra reading. This may resonate for you as well. Or if any of you have Libra in your chart. Two of Cups is where you'll be at this year. I'm sorry, this is where you will be next year at this time. Is Two of Cups. I got the Fool card at the top of the deck peeking out at me. Okay, so you're going to find somebody. You're going to find somebody that you connect to on an emotional level. Finish each other's sentences. You know, you feel like this person is your best friend. You know what I find interesting is when you're this time next year, your relationship status will be going fantastic. Like you really feel like you found somebody who you connect to. The feelings are mutual. How you feel about this person is how they feel about you. There's no guessing. There's no guessing game. But I feel like you will, side note, be at a fork in the road when it comes to your career. Because I see your relationship doing just fine. But when it comes to your career, you're kind of at a stuck point. Oh, you may be ending a career or a job, not a career necessarily, but it could just be a particular job and starting something new with the World card. Because I'm getting that for your Pentacles over here. So we got the Two of Cups, and then we move over to Two of Wands in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is the Empress in reverse to the World card. So it's almost like there's something career-wise, like you're at a fork in the road. Relationship over here is doing good. And then you have this fork in the road where your career is kind of like you had a false start in regards to your finances or career or a job that you started. It just wasn't growing the way that you thought it would. And then we got the World card. So it looks like you're going to be ending something work-wise and starting a new chapter. Ooh, this new chapter is going to be more financially stable for you. Side note, I don't know if this has to do with this relationship, but this connection could also cause you to leave a job for this relationship. So do I want to clarify? I didn't do a lot of clarifying for the other signs, but I'm getting almost that this relationship could cause you to hit a fork in the road where you have the opportunity to decide whether you even want to work or not. That might not be for everybody, but it might be for some of y'all. Because I see the Queen of Pentacles. You entering this new chapter, that's clarifying the World card, is the Queen of Pentacles. This more financially stable portion of your life. So something falls through, but you still end up being financially stable, or you have something else in the works come this time next year. Okay. If it's not about you possibly being like taken care of, you know, because the Queen of Pentacles sometimes can be somebody who doesn't have to put much effort into their financial success, you know. The King of Pentacles makes the money, and the Queen of Pentacles is a kept woman, okay? But I do see the Queen of Wands clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. So this may give you the opportunity, because you have financial stability, possibly in your partner or just in another area of life, whatever other job you end up doing, you have the motivation and the energy to go after something else that you're passionate about. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. It looks good. It looks good. Keep manifesting. Keep manifesting. Only advice I would give you, though, is to be happy where you are with yourself. You don't want that 9 of Pentacles in reverse when you're manifesting. But I mean, I guess it works out either way, right? You don't need my advice because you end up with that 2 of Cups this time next year. So be looking out for that. Okay, so let's move on to Capricorn. Give me 1 second, Capricorn. Okay, I'm back. So let's go on to Capricorn. Capricorn. I hate how this side of my hair be sticking out. It gets on my nerves. Okay. Capricorn. What is the current energy for Capricorn? Capricorn, we're going to look into your current energy, and then we're going to look into where you will be this time next year, 2026, based on that current energy. So if the current energy doesn't resonate, then the future energy may not resonate. May or may not, okay? Current energy for Capricorn. You're healing. 3 of Swords in reverse. You're healing from some heartbreak. Possibly you found out about a third-party situation. Ooh, healing and finding new love. Ace of Cups. So currently you might be exploring some new love. Might be meeting someone new currently. But you're emotionally blocked off with the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I see you trying to heal from some heartbreak in the past, possibly a third-party situation. Maybe you found out somebody in the past cheated on you or was entertaining other people, whatever it may be. I see you having new love entering the chat, but you're emotionally unavailable, Capricorn. You're not really open to this new love. Best case scenario, I could say, like, you're trying to pour into yourself with 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like you're still a little emotionally raw from this past situation currently, even though you got new stuff coming in. Yeah, you're tired with the 4 of Swords, clarifying the 3 of Swords in reverse. You're healing and you're kind of taking a break, but you have new love coming. This is clarifying the 3 of Swords in reverse to the Ace of Cups is the 4 of Swords. It's like you got new love coming in, but you're still licking your wounds from the past with the 4 of Swords. And the Temperance in reverse. You may be a little bit unbalanced emotionally. That's clarifying the Ace of Cups to the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like you're not in the best place right now emotionally, but you have new love coming in. So you're a little closed off, a little emotionally unavailable, a little emotionally raw. It's like you have new love coming in, but you're not ready. That's what this is giving. You have new love coming in, but you're not ready. So I see you with the 2 of Wands at a fork in the road, trying to figure out what you want to do in regards to this moving forward. All right. Ooh, I'm going to be honest with you. At the top of my deck, Capricorn, at the top of my deck, I saw the Moon card in reverse. So I was like, let me take a peek at that. You know, what do you mean by that? Okay. I got the Moon card in reverse, something being revealed, something that you don't see coming, something you're not aware of being revealed to you. And then I have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups, or the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like what you may not realize, I didn't do this for every sign, go any deeper into their current energy, but I will for you because I see it. I feel like what you don't see coming or what you don't know is that almost like this is a limited time offer, okay? This King of Cups, whatever this new love is that's coming in for you, if you stay in this energy of being emotionally unavailable, a little emotionally unbalanced, you know, if you're trying to sit and lick your wounds too long, you could miss out on this person. Okay, that's a side note. Okay, that's just what I see right there. Okay, moving on. This time next year, though, Capricorn, darling. How you doing? Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles has entered the chat. Capricorn, what you got going on? This time next year, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles looks good. It's giving that your money is right. You could be in a really stable commitment with someone. You could have been moved in with someone, because this Ten of Pentacles to me, this is my favorite deck. This is the Wonderland deck. But this Ten of Pentacles to me, I always picture like, this is like being home on a Sunday with your family, with your person, cooking a dinner, watching some shows, hanging out with your pets, right? Just being comfortable. She comfortable. Just being really comfortable with the state of your life. Ten of Pentacles. Your money's good. Possibly you have a really stable commitment in your life, right? This time next year, 2026 for Capricorn. Okay, Hermit card in reverse. So by this time next year, I feel like you will be coming out of some soul searching that you've been doing between now and then, to the Star card. Give me some energy on this Star card. I feel like you will come out of this soul searching knowing exactly what you want. And with the Ten of Pentacles being there, I feel like you're getting exactly what you want. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, with that Hermit card in reverse, you may be taking your time this year, okay? Coming around, getting out of your shell, getting out of this healing stage that I see you in currently. I feel like you will take your time with that, okay? And maybe that's okay, because your outcome looks really good, okay? Oops. Maybe there's just a need to, I would communicate to this person where you're at emotionally because of what I saw at the front of the deck, just so that they don't think you are stringing them along, right? Or they, like, you have to give them some insight into what's going on with you, because otherwise I see this person possibly turning their back on this person who's coming in and offering you this cup of love. I feel like there's a need to communicate. Let this person know where you're at emotionally, even if emotionally you're in the worst place. Let this person know so they don't think you're just uninterested or you're just unavailable. You know, let them know that you're on this hermit journey and you're trying to find yourself again. Hi, Coco. Coco, babe, I've seen you on another channel. Is that Ash the Goddess? I think. I love her. I think that's where I've seen your name before. Judgment card. I feel like ultimately you're going to decide to open yourself back up to love, but it's after you go through this little bit of a hermit journey that you're going through. So I feel like there's a need to embrace that journey, embrace the speed, let people that you're dating know where you're at. Because otherwise, I feel like you could give the impression with the Queen of Cups in reverse that you're just unavailable and uninterested. And that might end up turning some people away. Some people who could possibly be really good for you with that King of Cups that I saw earlier. Okay. But this time next year looks really good. I just see you taking your time to get emotionally balanced and then ultimately getting what you want with that Ten of Pentacles. Okay. And you come out of that hermit journey knowing exactly what you want moving forward with the Star card. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that's where I knew your name from. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay. You might have to go back and watch the Capricorn read. That reading was really good though. I really like the outcome of that reading. Okay. Aquarius. What is Aquarius's current energy? Two more shuffles for Aquarius. Aquarius. What is Aquarius's current energy? Wheel of Fortune. You have some things going your way currently. You feel like things are currently on the up and up, or the signs are positive. You feel like you see things are about to turn in the right direction for you. But you feel like you're not ready with the Seven of Wands to the Magician in reverse. You see something happening for you. I'm going to clarify what this is, but it looks like you see something moving in your favor or in a positive direction. But with the Seven of Wands to the Magician in reverse and the Four of Swords at the top of the deck to the King of Cups, it could be a person moving towards you who looks really good, but you're like, wait, I ain't ready yet. This is almost reminding me of Capricorn's reading. This is really, it's not the same cards, but it's a very similar energy. It's like you see something coming in for you, a person, place, or thing, but you're like, I ain't ready yet. This King of Cups is coming, and look at you. This is you, and this is the King of Cups. Like, hey, I got a cup of love for you. And you like, hold on, I'm taking a nap. I'm resting. Don't bother me. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Coco, I really appreciate you subscribing to me. Okay, let's see. In your current energy. I feel like you're a little flighty right now. Aquarius, you're a little flighty. You don't know, because you're giving me the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like rushing in, rushing out. It's like you're being wishy-washy. So what you want is coming in, but you're showing up with a wishy-washy energy. But I mean, with the Four of Swords, I mean, it's showing me that you just feel like now's not the time. But the Wheel of Fortune is coming in. You sure you don't want to hop on that? But okay, that's not what this reading is about. Oh, because you're healing. Okay. You're showing up in this wishy-washy energy right now because you're trying to heal. Isn't this not the same energy I just got for Capricorn? Very similar to Capricorn. You're healing. Aquarius, if you have Capricorn in your chart, listen to that reading as well. This is very similar. You're showing up with this wishy-washy energy, possibly in your ho-ho-ho phase. Hey, I don't judge. It may not be that. It just may be you don't want to be tied down right now because you're healing. So you're a little bit guarded because you feel like I'm not ready yet. Magician card in reverse. Were you not ready for what you were manifesting with the Magician card in reverse? Because you could have manifested this, but now it's showing up and you feel like you're not ready. I'm healing. Hold on, I'm healing. I mean, I said I wanted love, but I didn't say right now. Page of Pentacles. I just feel like you're uninterested. Page of Pentacles in reverse. You're uninterested. Okay, let me look into your future energy this time next year, 2026. this time next year. I feel like next year, by this time next year, you will appreciate the lessons that you've learned from the past and what you feel like you gained from the past, okay? Because I have the Six of Cups to the Four of Cups in reverse. I feel like you will be appreciating, and then I have the World card. So it's like you're leaving a phase, but when you look back on it, you're like, you know what? The past did have value. And at that moment, you know, in the past, I was kind of so focused on what I wanted and how things weren't going my way. But I feel like this time next year, you'll be looking back saying, you know what? There was some nuggets in there that I appreciate and that I'll take with me as like knowledge, right? Like you have an appreciation for the past this time next year. Okay. But you're entering this time next year, you're smack dab in the middle, World card, of entering a whole new phase in your life. So it looks like this healing that you're doing now is going to work. Because this time next year, you feel healed. You feel like you have appreciation for your past lessons. You know, it's like Two of Pentacles clarifying the Six of Cups to the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like pros and cons, okay? You're like, there was some good times. There was some bad times. There was memories I want to take with me, and it's things I wish to just forget, you know? It's like you're appreciating the good with the bad. But I feel like you're going to be in a phase of your life this time next year with the Five of Wands to the Strength card where you're like, this is clarifying the World card, that you're fighting for that change in your life. You're like, I will do whatever I need to do, you know, to get to that next level, to get to that next phase in my life. I want to change my life. I want to change my life. I appreciate the past and everything that it taught me. I see you reflecting this time next year. You're reflecting on the past. You're taking the good with the bad. You've kind of come through your healing. And now you're at this point where you're like, I'm going to fight for this next chapter of my life, for what I want in this next chapter of my life. So this healing that you're going through now, I see you coming through on the other end, appreciating the good and the bad. Okay. Anything else for Aquarius? I feel like you come out swinging. You go from the Eight of Swords to the Five of Swords to the Page of Wands. Okay. So this is about you initially being so confused. You know, you feel like you don't know what to do, even though, you know, once the dust settles, you'll know exactly what to do. But at this point in time, you feel like you don't know what to do. Then you get really clear cut and you move into that energy of by any means necessary, right? Because we had the Five of Wands. Now we got the Five of Swords. You're like, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to start this new Page of Wands journey in my life. I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to do what I have to do to get what I want in this next chapter in life, okay? Now, we're not going to look into what that next chapter is quite yet. You're going to have to subscribe, right? Because this reading is just about what your energy will be this time next year. But we do many other readings, and I'm sure we'll get into that energy, okay, in a future reading. Thank you, Aquarius. Please subscribe. We're going to move on to Pisces. I'm also going to do the individual January signs after I finish this live. You'll see me go right back live, and I'll be starting on Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. I've already posted Aries, Taurus, Gemini, January predictions, and I'll be moving on to Cancer and beyond. I'm not sure how many I'll get through today. I would like to finish all of the other 9 signs tonight. So look out for your sign. If you're an Aries, Taurus, or Gemini, that should already be posted. And the rest of the signs, hopefully I'll get through tonight. That's what I'm looking to do. Okay. So let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, we're going to look into your current energy and where you can expect to be this time next year in 2026. So let's start with your current energy. One more shuffle. Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama. Ooh. Sun card to the 7 of Cups in reverse. You found an option you like, darling. Ew, it's the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. Justice card. Are you sure about this, Pisces? You sure you want this one? You sure you want this one? Well, maybe you're not looking for commitment, right? Sun card to the 7 of Cups in reverse to the Knight of Wands in reverse. OMG, no. Kay, is this you? Kay, you got Pisces in your chart? What is this Knight of Wands following you everywhere? I can't make this up. Sun card to the 7 of Cups in reverse to the Knight of Wands in reverse. You're saying, ooh, I'm going to show you the cards. You think I'm lying. What in the world? You said, ooh, I like this one. You telling your friends with the Sun card? Ooh, this the one I want. Sun card, 7 of Cups in reverse. Does this resonate, Kay? Sun card to the 7 of Cups in reverse to the Knight of Wands in reverse. It's like, it's giving, ooh, I like this one. Out of all of them. Out of all my options, I like this one. Maybe they got that good. They must got they got something you like. And then Sun card to the 7 of Cups in reverse is the Justice card. So it's like it's almost like you feel like you deserve this. So, do you know this person? It shows up as the Knight of Wands in reverse. Because you almost feel like you're getting your just due. Like you're getting something that you want. But I mean, maybe you are. Shoot, maybe it's that other thing they got that's not commitment, but that other thing. You know what I'm talking about. And then you got the 4 swords in reverse. So this is almost giving like, ooh, this is type that gonna make me, now that I'll get out of bed for this one. This will make me get up and take some action. Very interesting. Very interesting. Now, this is current energy. So, I mean, if you're not currently experiencing this, this is what you can expect to happen very, 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 very soon. Depending on when you watch this reading. Oh my gosh, Queen of Cups. You got feelings for this person? Oh, I don't want to dig deeper into this because that's not what I'm doing in this reading, but I really want to dig into this Knight of Wands in reverse. I promise you I do. Because I'm like, are they presenting themselves differently than what they're really about? Aries mood instead of my Pisces moon. You trying to detox this Knight of Wands, but you love you some Knight of Wands. Queen of Cups, you still got feelings for them. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Well, let's see. I see you, Kay. Let's see. You gonna need some Palo Santo for this. I feel like all the placements you told me about this Knight of Wands keeps popping up. Like a bad habit. Okay. Let's look at 2026. This time of year, next year, 2026. Okay, this time next year. I feel like this time next year, you're going to be a lot more clear-headed with the Eight of Swords in reverse to the Four of Wands. So that's telling me you're a lot more stable. Whatever fog that you possibly see yourself in currently or between now and then, you feel a lot more clear, right? You're not feeling so like in a tailspin, like you don't know what you want to do with this situation. Someone's giving me the vibe of like when you have feelings you feel like you can't control, like you know somebody's bad for you, but you can't let it go. Eight of Swords in reverse to the Four of Wands. It's like you're coming out of the clear this time next year. This person is a lover boy. I feel like this person will still try to speak to you when it comes to, like, I feel like this person's a lover boy. Knight of Cups in reverse. That's somebody who's going to try to charm your panties off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know just what to say. Because they're coming in. And I feel like they're low-key honest, though. Knight of Cups in reverse to the Ace of Swords. Like, this is the type of person, like, they tell you what they know you want to hear, but I feel like it's catering not to the stable things that you want to hear, but like the fanciful things that they know they want to hear. Like maybe this person comes in and like compliments you and different things, or like they know the right things to say to you, but it's the truth. This person does feel this way, but it's like they're catering to the fantasies that they know you want to hear with the Knight of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Swords. But I feel like when this person does communicate, they're still going to be in your energy come next year in some way, shape, or form. And I say that because this is how you'll feel this time next year, and this person is still right here. They're showing up as the Knight of Cups in reverse to the Ace of Swords. But when I look at you, you're at the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So that tells me like you see the forest through the trees now. Like when you look at this person, you can see them for what they are. So say for instance, if you do decide to still entertain this person come this time next year, you know it's just a good time. You know it's not going anywhere. Like if you do entertain this person, you're entertaining them knowing like, oh, I'm just going to kick it with so-and-so, but you know he ain't never on nothing type of thing. Whereas maybe in the past, you kind of thought it could go somewhere. I don't see you thinking it's going anywhere anymore. You're more stable next year. Okay. Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like you don't give to this anymore. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I still honestly low-key see you having a soft spot for this person next year. This person makes you like weak in the knees or something. They know your Achilles heel. I'm going to get you a little advice, Pisces. Everybody didn't get advice, but I'm just going to get you a little bit of advice. That's too many cards, Spirit. Just a little bit of advice, a little bit, because I ain't give it to everybody. So just a little advice for Pisces. Baby, it ain't worth it. 7 of Pentacles in reverse to the Tower card to the Star card. It's not worth it. If anything, it's blowing up your spot. Like, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Star card. You need to focus on what you really actually truly want. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Tower card. Star card. I feel like there's a need to realize. Tower card is almost giving me that you need to cut the cord. You got to cut the cord. You got to cut the cord. You got to flip the table. You know what I'm saying? You are not, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you're not going to get what you want out of this situation. And you know what you want. If you don't know what you want, you need to get clear about what you want with that Star card. Okay? I feel like this Tower card is giving me, because in this Tower card, you see this Tower it's no accident. This flipping of the table. You know, this isn't like sometimes, you know, the Tower card can be about an uncontrollable or unexpected event, But in this card, she's flipping that table. You got to flip the table. You got to flip the table. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Star card. Focus on what you really want. You're welcome. Yeah, you got to cut these cords. You know, there's a video on YouTube, right? Because I'm human. I'm just like y'all. In the past, I had to cut a cord myself. And there was a video on YouTube about cord cutting. It was like a what do you call those? Like where you just listen to them? Like what do you call those? Like those manifestation videos where they like talk you through it and you listen to it and close your eyes and like follow the steps in your mind. If you look up on YouTube, they have like these cord cutting, dang, I can't remember what you call them, like cord cutting audio videos. And I'm gonna tell you something, that person I had to cut the cord on, that video helped. I'm telling you, that video helped. And I listened to it, I want to say for like maybe 3 days over the course of a week. Like just 3 separate times over a course of a week. And I'm telling you, it really worked for real. I don't got no emotion. Binaural sleep mantra for cord cutting. Maybe, but the sleep ones are more long. This one I listened to, I want to say it was like at most an hour. It was at most like an hour. And I want to say it was an older lady who did the audio for it. I don't even know if I'll be able to find it because this was maybe like 3 years ago that I did that. But that thing, if you see one with the older lady, and it probably had a lot of views, because I usually prefer like manifestation type videos and stuff to have a lot of views or be on YouTube for a long time, because then I just feel like I can go to the comments and see other people say how much it worked, you know. So it was one with the older lady's voice, and I want to say it couldn't have been more than an hour because I didn't sleep to it. I just laid in bed and listened to it for like an hour. And I didn't do it once. I did it like 3 times over the course of a week, like every other day. And I'm telling you now, I don't even think of that person. After I did that stuff, my emotions, Queen of Cups in reverse. I was like, oh, that person, I wouldn't care if I ran into them at the grocery store. I would walk right past them like, okay. No emotion. That cord was for real cut. All right, you guys. So I'm going to log off of this one and I am going to start doing the individual January signs. Aries, Taurus, Gemini have posted. I'm going to start on Cancer and go down the list. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye, Kay.